Blogger.com versus WordPress, which is the better blogging website to generate revenue. Hey guys, today I am going to be telling you all about Blogger.com and WordPress, and if you are looking to make money using your blogging skills, which is the site that you should opt for. So without wasting any time, let's get into it. Now, first off, we have Blogger.com, and Blogger.com is affiliated with Google, and although it is a pretty good website or blogging platform, in SEO results, WordPress is always going to rank higher. So that is point number one. In terms of SEO ranking, you are always going to be more optimized, and you're going to have a likelihood of your product or your blog being on the first pages of search results if you're using WordPress. And there are a number of factors relating to that. First off is if you go into your site titles here on WordPress, you can actually edit them and you can have your own custom permalinks on WordPress. However, on Blogger.com, you're going to be stuck with a basic kind of permalink, and you're not going to be able to update it or change it in any way, and it's going to be a rather dim kind of permalink. So if we were to view it over here, you can see that if I paste this little blog spot is far less appealing than having like a WordPress website where you say maybe 365 fashion. Let's edit our WordPress permalink and let's see the different options available on WordPress as compared to Blogger. And on Blogger, you're going to be stuck with these dates, and these dates are really what are going to take you down and drag you down, because these kinds of links are never going to rank higher in permalinks. And secondly, people don't like the look of these little tiny numbers and excessive numbering on their links. People prefer a neat and clean kind of look for their link. So for that purpose, in our first category, WordPress is definitely a winner. Now, if we take a look, if we go back to our home pages, now the second thing is Blogger sticks to using dates and tags, while WordPress optimizes its websites using categories. And that is a large difference that is going to be very effective in your general readability and ease of access in your website. So I can just create let's click on add, and I can create a little button or block. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little heading like so I can just add this heading and add Bali Adventures. Okay, add Bali Adventures, and I can make this a hyperlink by clicking on this and type in the URL that is going to be accessed by this category, and I can create more categories and add them to my top toolbar as well, or the first basic bar over here. And that is something that is very lacking in Blogger.com. Blogger.com does not use any kind of categories. They're going to use tags, and although tags are effective, tags are now an outdated method for categorization. Most people do prefer their organization to be categorized instead of just having tags, because tags usually refer and remind us more of project management softwares and things of those sorts, instead of reminding us where to look for. Maybe if this is a fashion blog and I want to look for the Met Gala looks, I don't want to find a tag that relates to the Met Gala. I just want a category that says Met Gala, and I click on that category and I can find the Met 2020, the Met 21, the Met 2018, and all of that. So for our second category of organization, WordPress is definitely winning by a landslide once more. Now, the third thing is breadcrumbs. Now, breadcrumbs are something that are very essential to your website, and Google really prefers websites that are using and adding breadcrumbs to their website. And now, to add breadcrumbs to your website in Blogger.com, you're going to have a lot of general experience and understanding of how breadcrumbing works. You're going to have to edit their HTML code, and you can see over here that you're going to have to be pretty good in coding, and you're going to have a large amount of understanding to actually add breadcrumbs in Blogger.com. While on WordPress, if you just go back to your home page, you can just copy and paste some HTML from Google, and you're just going to paste that into your WordPress site, and that's it. You're going to have your breadcrumbs added, and that is going to even further optimize your search on Google, because Google is going to prefer your website because you have breadcrumbs, and that's also going to generally help the usability and ease of access for your users as well. Now, in that regard, I also prefer WordPress. So you can see I am leaning towards WordPress, and it's because of the better platform that they have created. Although Blogger is not a bad platform in any way, WordPress just does everything slightly better, and that's the basic really thing about WordPress, is that it does all the things that Blogger can do but slightly better. Now, moving on to our last category, it's the money. Now, in terms of money, you could say you can make even amounts of money on both, but here's the thing. Over here on my WordPress dashboard, if I go into plugins and I search for pretty links, now this is a plugin that will enable me to add affiliate links that look very beautiful. So if there's a very complex and ugly looking affiliate link like xyz.67894,678, and I don't want that kind of affiliate link to be linked to me, instead I can just put it in my pretty links, and I can convert that ugly looking affiliate link into something that is beautiful and people will actually be interested in clicking on and actually viewing. While on Blogger.com, integrations are far too difficult to add. Now, in terms of money, you're going to be able to make more money the more optimizable your website is, and the more functionalities you can provide for yourself as well as your readers. And that is something that Blogger really lacks, especially in terms of integrations. Now, even on Blogger.com, if you want to add your ads in Blogger.com, you can either select the classic layout, so it's going to appear on the top and bottom, the headers and footers and the sides of your website. While on WordPress, if you actually search for the integration called Ad Inserter, you can use this integration to manage where you want your ads to appear. So if you want your ad to appear in this section, or if you want your ads to appear after every 3 sections, you can do that and customize where your ads are going to go. And with Blogger.com, you don't have any sort of option like that. You can't customize where your ads are going to go. You're going to have to work with the default settings. Now, that is also something that is going to change the overall appearance and reduce the amount of money you might be able to generate using your blog. Now, to wrap up, another thing that Blogger has is earnings. In your earnings, you can only link your AdSense account, so that's like a huge limitation. While on WordPress, if you go into your earnings, you can link any ad or affiliate that you want. You can work with any company you want. You don't have to be restricted to AdSense only. You can work with any of those other third-party applications. So if you're already working with someone else, some other company, for your ad revenue, then you can opt for them instead of having to be forced into AdSense. So to give my final thoughts, I would definitely recommend WordPress over Blogger.com, and I do think that in all situations, WordPress is a better blogging platform. For the ease of use in terms of writing your blogs, both are the same. You have your basic settings, you have your basic typing, fonts, color customization, header text, footer text, and all of that is almost the same. So if you're just focused on writing your own material and you just want to post it, then both of these are fine. But if you're looking for more SEO oriented and money generating blogs, then definitely opt for WordPress. So I hope you guys found this video helpful, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.